Good morning. In this lecture series, we see about a projection of solid with a simple example of the axis of solids perpendicular to HP. In this lecture series, from this lecture series, we start about each cases. We discussing with some numerical problems. Okay. The previous classes we discussing about the introduction and briefly in how to solve the projection of solids. What are the steps involving while solving the problem based on projection of solids. Okay, so in this lecture, in this class, we see about one conditions that is called as axis perpendicular to HP. So in projection of solid, we have to only deal with axis. We have studied the different cases like a side is lying on HP, the side is inclined to HP. We are discussing so many cases we are discussing. But now in this class, we start about only we are focusing on the axis, so that we have take as an axis, that is as axis of the solid is perpendicular to HC. So what is the meaning of axis? The axis is called it as the center of the all the corners get joining at a midpoint of the any shape. It is called as axis. It having a certain height. If we are taking a pyramid category or prism category, whatever, the height, the axis is a represent, is meaning is called as height of the solid. Okay, so that's why we have to place here. That is a solid when placed on HP is axis perpendicular to HP. What is the meaning of perpendicular? It is called also called as normal. Is indirectly meaning is called as 90 degree. Okay, then it will have its base on HP. This is the simplest case position in which the solid can be placed. Solid can be placed. Solid can be placed when the solid is placed with the base on the HP position in a top view and the base will be projected, it is a true shape. So hence, when the base of the solid is on HP and top view is drawn first, then we have to front view and side view are projected from it. Okay. So this is the statement we are discussing about the axis of solid is a perpendicular to HP. In the real-time example, that is a numerical problem, we have to take any one shape and any category of the prism or pyramid. Okay, so we have to take a certain dimensions and we have to study the different cases. Let's move on the topic. That is a simple cases. Here I have to take a cylinder and cone. Let's assume it is an axis perpendicular to HP. So, and also the solid can be placed on HP. That is the main focus. Okay, that is the base of the solid can be placed on HP. These are the primary factors we have to consider. So, how to draw this like a front view and top view? Like you have look at the 3D view of the cylinder. Okay, so if you are placing the solid is like a HP, that is meaning is called as horizontal plane. You assume as the solid can be placed on the HP. So if you are placing the HP plane on the solid, you have to look at the top view and front view of the given solid. So what is the top view? When you look at the top view here, that is the shape you have to get, that is a circle shape. After that, you have to looking from the front view. It's like a curved shape you have to got it. Okay, but the curved shape we not to represent in a 2D dimension, so that we have to take as a like a rectangle. Okay, so how to construct a rectangle? It having a starting and ending point. So that's why we have to draw first the top view of the given plane. So that's why they are mentioning in a previous slide. So that is a mention, they are highlight of blue color. When the solid is placed on the HP in a top view, when the base will be projected into a true shape, hence the base of the solid is on HP and top view is drawn first, then the front view is the side or projected from it. So these are the main importance. Okay. So next step we have to what we have to do means, that is the main step is called as a, you have to draw the circle first overall here. Okay. So when you have to construct the circle here, with having a certain dimension we have to mention over here. So whatever is like it's a 50 mm or 40 mm, whatever, you have to construct the circle first over here. Okay, after constructing the circle you have to fix the center point. Okay, then you have to construct the XY line, that is called as a reference line, is always is a above the that is above the top view. Okay, so we have to maintain the gap level of 10 mm is like a 5 mm, whatever based on your conditions. Okay. After constructing this the reference line, you have to project the front view of the given solid. So here I have to take the solid. That is a prism category. That is I have to take the cylinder so that it look as a rectangle. So how we have to construct the rectangle? How to start? You have to project the starting and ending point of the circle over here. Here, you have to construct the starting and ending point of the circle. After constructing this one, either you have to project the axis and after that you have to consider rectangle. In a rectangular case or a prism category, no need to construct the axis. Is need not okay. It's quite confusing. Whenever you are discussing with a pyramid, we are discussing in next class. Okay, we have to first you have to construct the axis. After that, you have to draw the side of this, that is slanting length of the second triangle. Okay, so first we have to consider the horizontal line from the starting and ending of the top view when you are projecting to the above the that is above through the xy line. Okay, once you are to constructing what is the height value mentioned in your problem, that height value you have to draw it and you have to close the box. That is called as your front view of the given solid cylinder. Okay, that's it. We ought to see the next class. We how to construct the pyramid type is like a cone type. Thank you.